family? It's the manhood mentor, Jabar Lance Brown, 6-foot giant reporting for duty. Hello. And today's lesson is water your own lawn, right? Kind of self-explanatory. You see I switched the colors up. I got the word lawn in green. It kind of caught. I should have had water probably in blue, but we're gonna roll with it, right? So I understand how it is, a lot of information coming at you all at once, but I'm figuring that at least by now you've probably determined the importance of having a committed approach to becoming a man, right? Being committed to becoming the man. I'm sure you've been able to kind of attach these lessons and really see the importance of the things that I'm saying in relationship to manhood, right? You're beginning to realize that anything you want in this world, anybody you want to become in this world, it will require a commitment from you, and you first have to commit to yourself before you can commit to any goal or task or any other person. Knowing how to put your manhood on display is key, right? When you fully commit and make this decision, you'll have to forget any other notion about doing things opposite of the manly way, right? And the manly way should be instinctive for you. But if it's not instinctive, by the time you get finished having this game passed on to you and bathing yourself in the truth and in the righteousness of manhood, it will become instinctive, right? Knock off that old behavior and the previous way of doing things in your life, man. Shake that off, you understand? Disinfect yourself from the loser's way and come on over here to the winner's circle. That old behavior doesn't serve you any longer. See, if you think this is going to be easy, then guess again. But it will be worth it. It will. Quit stargazing and looking at some of those other people, places, and things and assuming that those people have it better in those places because they have those things. And you assuming that having those components in your life will make things easier for you. Nah, you still got to put in the work. You see, some of you guys think, oh, if I had money already, then my life will flow better. Or if I had a different career in my life, a different career choice, right, then things would be more stable for me. While a career change may help, having money may help as well. So I ain't going to tell you being broke is going to help you. We ain't going to ascribe to that. Even if you choose to relocate to another city or state, it may be beneficial for you also. But if you remain in an uncommitted mental state about becoming a man, then you'll recreate those same situations in new relationships, right? Like I always say, old behavior bring about the same situation, right? Understand this. Old behavior in new situations bring about the same result. And as the great hip-hop philosopher Sean Carter, Jay-Z once said, man, you was who you was before you got here. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer, right? Even he know this. You have to commit to becoming the man from the inside out. See, you will have to peel back those layers, water the seeds of your own soul, remove the weeds of self-doubt, and stroke your own ego. That's right. The ego is good. The pride is good. You see, used in the proper context, right? Channeled in the right capacity, your ego and your pride should be of service to you, not of sabotage, right? Water your own grass first. Look, weeds are everywhere. They grow all the time, right? Every time you look around, it'll be someone who's not you, who's not the man, attempting to get you to buy into their mediocre way of doing things. You see, mediocrity eventually makes you miserable. And because whoever that guy is that we're talking about, right, he wants you to, like Cali, right? Whoever they are, they don't want you to win. So whoever they are, because they wound up miserable, now they want some company. And I advise you, your Uncle Jay, advise you not to listen to they or them or those people or a person like this. As a matter of fact, don't even look at them. Treat them people like Medusa, right? And pretend that if you look at them or listen to them, then you'll turn into a stone. Keep it moving. Yeah, bounce like bad shocks. Don't even sit still. If they speak to you, you give them sign language, man. You understand? You don't even want them breathing their breath on you because you might inhale something that you can't exhale. You understand? Huh? Hello. See, you got to take care of yourself. Step up and be a man. Assume responsibility for yourself as well as for others, and watch how things in your life begin to shift in a more fulfilling experience. Right? Fortify yourself. Fortify yourself. Fortify yourself with responsibility. Commit to assuming the responsibility of a man. It's your job. You see, this is your life. So you have to make the most out of it. Stop looking around at everyone else and take a look in the mirror and commit to him. Remember when you were a kid and you had these grand plans for your life and you had these great big ideas that, you believed that you would change the world for the better. Innately, you knew even as a kid that you'd have to become like Superman or some superhero to accomplish those things. Imagination was as wide as the sea, right? We all been there. But the thought of you becoming like a superhero was so exciting that you looked forward to it. You believed that it could happen. You believed that you would eventually transform. Or as kids would frequently say, when I get big, right? So you believed that you would get big enough to be Superman and perform exactly like him. Be that guy. The one who's committed to becoming the man he needs to be in order to get the reward that he deserves. Every man will have his challenges in every field of business, in every family, and in every relationship. Remember this. Problems are like weeds because the more you neglect them, the more they grow. And in order to uproot a problem, a weed, you have to dig it up. Uproot, dig it up. It means the same thing basically. But you follow me, right? You got to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your territory right in front of you. Water your own lawn, right? Keep your eyes on the prize and keep your territory right in front of you, just like an outfielder who's in prime position to catch a fly ball, right? We seen him on the sports shows, the highlight reel, when he wide open catch and he take us out the punt returner, he take us out the kick returner, and he dropped the ball. You heartbroken, you thinking, geez, you touchdown, wide open. He gone for, and he dropped it, right? I don't know about you, but I detest being unfocused. It stinks. Remember this. Anything that you take your focus off of, it can be taken away from you. Huh? Hello. Anything you take your focus off of, it can be taken away from you. You got to stay on track and stay focused. This is a fundamental principle of manhood, right? Staying focused on what's important to you. Not worrying about the background noise, the other people, them, they, right? Not worrying about those people. The ones who want you to chill now and then end up miserable later with them, right? The people who sitting down every day when they using their free time the wrong way and watching the Real Housewives or some internet celebrity or an athlete or some other entertainer at the moment they wondering what those people are doing instead of wondering what they're doing instead of watering their own lawn, right? You have to fully commit yourself and see yourself in another stage of life and work toward that, right? I got to get you doused in the hustler's aroma, man, because it's time to hustle. We got to get you focused on being a great man so that you'll have the audacity to execute on the principles and techniques that I'm going to share with you in later segments and all of the stuff that I've already been sharing with you, right? You got to have a certain audaciousness to pull this stuff off, champ, but trust me, you can do it, right? I want you to have an epiphany, okay? Yeah, I want you to have an epiphany, man, like a aha moment, right? Based on the information that you're learning here, and realize that you have what it takes. You got it already. You see, because you chose to stay here long enough to learn, right? You will make it to the top of life. Just don't give up. See, you got to dedicate yourself and then rededicate yourself some more to your own growth and your own personal development as a man. It's time to learn everything you can about being a man. Leave no stone unturned, right? And watch the results that you get. See, you will begin to regard yourself differently. At first, it'll just be you believing in you, right? It always start off like that. You know, when you change and other people ain't ready for you to change, they don't believe you, but that's cool. Because once they see how you regard yourself, then the other people will follow in how they perceive you. You understand? Don't be double-minded in the process. Be single-minded and let your singleness of mind be focused on you, moving with intention and the expectation that your commitment to your new path is going to pay off for you. You see? And when this agreeable behavior within yourself start to align certain things in your presentation and in your approach, now the law of self-confidence is going to kick in. You see? Anything other than total belief in your actions working out in your favor will cause a conflict within your subconscious vibration, and it will misalign you from your purpose. We looking for results, right? We looking for success, right?